New Zealand versus Australia, the finals of T20 World Cup 2021. So, friends, this final is now going to happen on 14th of November, that is on Sunday. And I will be giving you my preview and my match prediction about this match. There has been some striking similarities in the journey to finals for both these countries, but I think these similarities are now going to end because in the finals only one team can be victorious and one team will have to take the tag of runners up. And now talking about the comparison between both the teams, first of all, let's see the bowling. I think in bowling, if you see on papers, then on papers, Australian team looks stronger. But if you go by the current form, then I think New Zealand team is also looking as strong as the Australian bowling attack because they are also performing well in this tournament. Bowling has been the strength of New Zealand team, and also New Zealand has been the best fielding side in this World Cup. So that is also making their bowling looks really lethal. But I would say that Australian bowling lineup is also really strong. So here I would put both of them as equal in bowling. And in batting, again, Australian team has more bigger names like David Warner, Steve Smith, Glenn Maxwell compared to New Zealand. But if you see the current form, then by the current form, New Zealand team is also performing really well. For Australian, I think in except Maxwell and Steve Smith, all their batsmen have shown some good form. While in case of New Zealand, all the players have done something. They have been showing good form. Like Daryl Mitchell also showed really good form in the last match. Jimmy Neesham, and then their batsman Phillips, he was also in good form along with Guptill in the group stages. So batting wise, even though New Zealand teams are lacking bit of big players, Williamson is one of their big player, but still going by the current form, I would say that batting wise also Australian team and New Zealand teams are looking equal to me. So it's looking like 50-50 to me, but still, if I have to pick one team, now talking about the match prediction, now here I will talk about the momentum thing. Both these teams have come into the finals with momentum behind them. Australian team has the momentum going into this match, and New Zealand, in case of New Zealand team, I think that momentum has been slightly broken here in case of New Zealand team, and that is because of injury to their middle order player who is also their important batsman Devon Conway. He has suffered a hand injury in the semi-final match. That injury was also a freak one. When he got out, he punched his bat in frustration on the field only, and that resulted in an injury to his hand, which has been serious, and he has been ruled out of the final. That is also the T20 World Cup. So I think that is going to be a setback for New Zealand. They have included now Tim Seifert in place of Conway. So Tim Seifert will be there in the middle order. But this somewhere shows that maybe going into the finals, luck is slightly deserting New Zealand. Luck has started to leave New Zealand now. New Zealand so far has shown great determination. They have put in their 100% effort and they have put in their best effort on the field. And that is why they are in the finals. They also deserve to win the finals. But I think, along with ability and hard work, which New Zealand has shown in this tournament, you also need luck. And maybe I feel that Australians are going to be slightly more lucky in this final compared to New Zealand. The momentum has shifted in favor of Australia. Like you see in the first semi-final also, when New Zealand played England, then Jason Roy had a injury, and because of that, momentum of England got affected and they lost. So I think here also the momentum of New Zealand is going to be affected, and that's why my match prediction for this match is that in the finals, Australian team will be the victorious. Australia team will win the finals of T20 World Cup and they will be the new champions of T20 World Cup. And this will be their first victory. They will be winning the T20 World Cup for the first time. So that is my match prediction. And let's see how the match goes. I think it will be a close match. New Zealand will again give in a really good effort. They will try their best. and Australians will also give in their best effort. But in the end, Australians will be slightly lucky, and that's why Australia will win. So let's see how the match goes. If it is as interesting as the two semifinals which we saw, if the finals is as interesting as the two semifinals, that will be really great for the game of cricket.